Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm doing a 5-hour long study with me. So yes, the title is correct, but really hope you enjoy this video as it was a lot of fun to make and a bit different from normally posting. So I woke up at 10:15 to start the day and I had a big bowl of Cocoa Pops. Probably not the best cereal, but it was quite fun to eat and quite nostalgic since I love Pops. So yeah, right now I'm having a big bowl of that, and then after that I think probably gonna go study. And here's me happily enjoying my Cocoa Pops. No, it's probably not the shot everyone needed to start off the video, but you know, gotta get those different angles in, and I thought this would be a good one. And it looks like I'm a professional vlogger, which I'm definitely not. So that's quite cool. So yeah, after this bowl of cereal and Cocoa Pops, I go upstairs and set up my workspace ready to study. So now it's about 11:30 as you can see on my watch, and I'm ready to study. So here's this new shot of me, hope you enjoy it because I kind of set up a mini tripod for it. But right now I'm just preparing my study station. Here I have my textbooks, which I actually realized that I probably won't use, so put them away. But right now I'm just kind of choosing the pens I need, and this is something I kind of think is probably good to do at the start, because otherwise I don't have to spend a lot of time thinking of what I need to get out my pencil case and I can just keep studying. So I normally always do that when I start studying, so here's a shot of that. As of now, I don't have a microphone to do my voiceovers, and since I'm not the most comfortable with doing them right now, they might seem a bit weird at the start, but I'm hoping to get better at them, and hopefully you enjoy the video nonetheless, because it's quite fun to make. So I decided to start off with doing my English essay since it was due in a couple days, so I thought that'd be the best to do. But hopefully you like my new wallpaper. It's an image of Bakugo from My Hero Academia, and I'm trying to get into anime, but just with exams coming up, it's quite hard to start off seasons that are so long. But if any of you have any recommended animes, please leave a comment down below, since I'd love to start watching them in the summer. So the thing I had to do for my paper was question 5, paper 2, writing a persuasive article for or against a certain topic. So the topic I was doing was whether parents should let their children take part in riskier activity. So as of now, I am slumped with revision. Like honestly, there's so much to do. Right now I was revising my German just before I voiced this video, since I have a German test coming up, or 2 German tests coming up in the next few weeks. So it's quite a lot to do nowadays, especially since end of years are coming around, which is quite annoying. But for now, I've completed this English essay, which is one thing off my list. To be honest, I don't really know what to say, since voiceovers, like, I'm pretty sure most YouTubers have a script, but as of now, I want to share this with you. I'm kind of doing this improv, so it's going pretty well. Like for my first or maybe second voiceover, it's going pretty well, and without a mic, I feel like the audio quality is alright. But if any of you, honestly, if any of you recommend any mics that you've used in the past, maybe for Discord or gaming, then please leave a comment down below. I honestly need to think about getting a mic, and preferably the one that kind of easily connects to the iPad via maybe Bluetooth or a USB-C to Lightning adapter or something like that. That would be great. So in this moment in time, my English essay was going quite well, like I was getting through things, and you know that kind of moment you're in when doing essays that you don't really want distractions, and you're super hyper focused on it, and you could write pages of this essay and just churn them out. Well, that's the kind of mode I was in. Not sure if any of you have been in that before, maybe it's just me. But it was pretty good, and luckily I finished the essay, or I think I finished the essay since I have voiced this quite late. So yeah, I think I finished the essay, so that was quite another positive thing, and I didn't have much to do afterwards, apart from a few flashcards and a few questions. In the end, while I finished it, I think it was 2 to 3 pages long, which is quite a good length for a question 5, although maybe not so easily writable in the actual exam, where we'll probably only have like 45 minutes. But I think it was good length for the mark that I got in the end, since this is kind of in the future after I did this essay and handed it in, and I've gotten the mark back. So it went pretty well for that, and now I'm going to move on to a new topic since I've had enough of this English essay. So after doing a long while of this English essay, I thought to myself I deserved a 10-minute break. So in that break, this is kind of a bit weird, but I changed into my robe as well as kind of watched some Netflix for those kind of 10-15 minutes. And then after that, I decided to do, I believe, French revision. So in the end, I decided to do French revision instead of filming my cramming technique video, although I did film it in the end, and you've already seen the video. It came out. The link is up in the icon above. But yeah, so I decided to do French for a reason that is coming up now. Okay, so as you guys saw on my timetable, I'm about to film a video, except it's a teeny bit loud upstairs. So what I'll do instead is probably do some of my French revision for an exam that's coming up next week, and then I'll start filming the video. So yeah, this isn't clickbait, but yeah, let's go. Yeah, so in the end, I didn't clickbait you or debate you or any of that stuff. Since I did do the video in the end and did film it, it's coming up later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. You'll see kind of mini process behind the scenes. Probably enjoy that. So yeah, for this part I was doing the general conversation answers for my French oral. In case you're wondering, it went really well. Already did the test and it went better than I expected, although I'm not really sure what I expected. So yeah, thankfully my French teacher was really reassuring, kept thumbsing up my answers, so that was really nice. So shout out to my French teacher. He knows who he is, but he's probably not even watching. But yeah, honestly, it went really well, and I'm happy I prepared these answers in advance and that we were allowed to. In case you're wondering, yes, I did use Quora to search up activities to do on my birthday, ideal birthday, whatever, for this French question, because I literally had no idea what to write. But in the end, I didn't even say this question in the French oral, so it's good that I prepared it, but I didn't need to, and I did not need to spend this time on Quora preparing for it. So regrets there, I guess. But yeah, I'm sure you don't want to sit through this French kind of finding on Quora. So I did finish the French answers, as I already told you. The oral went well, blah 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 blah. Let's move on. Maybe I did some other stuff in this kind of study session, so I'm gonna move on to that, and hopefully you enjoy. Ooh, look at that aesthetic shot of me scrolling through my French conversation answers. So yeah, that's amazing. That's some filmography right there. But yeah, very cool, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna send an email to my French teacher about the kind of French work that I did for revision for my exam coming up next week. So yeah, see you after that. So it's 1:15 and I'm ready to film my video. So yeah, no clickbait in the end, I guess. So let's go over from the window to where I film the video. So over here, this is kind of my basic setup for video making. I have on the desk, I have this light with a clock. I don't know why that's there. And my iPad with a few notes on it for the video. Behind the scenes, I guess. So after some very cool behind the scenes video making that you just saw, I decided to do physics revision, mainly because it was next on my to-do list. So for physics, I'm focusing on Anki, just like the other sciences for biology and chemistry as well. Just because since in half term I'm mostly going to focus on past papers, I decided to focus on flashcards before and then past papers in a half term, ready for exams maybe 2 weeks after half term, just to get a feel for the questions. But luckily I know how a few of the questions are already set out thanks to my physics teacher. So yeah, great teachers at my school, I guess. So I started off with doing some wave basics in the topic of waves revision on Anki by making the flashcards, mainly because it's good to have a basic understanding of the topic you're doing. Waves isn't the hardest topic, honestly. I think it's quite a good, easy topic to do, but some people do find difficulties with it, and it really depends, because we did this topic in lockdown, so although it isn't a hard topic, there were some parts of it that I didn't really understand, which I'm going to go back to, and although I've already asked my teacher about them, I can revise them a bit harder with practice papers and these flashcards that I'm making, and also just go over them enough so I know them very well by the time the end of year exams come around. So here's here's a more like close-up view of me making Anki flashcards. As you can see, I write a basic question and then just copy up maybe 1 or 2 sentences from the CGP guide, and then if needed I add a diagram such as for transverse waves, and then for longitudinal waves here I'm doing the same, writing a short question, some short information about it, and then just adding that diagram to set it off, because I'm quite a visual learner, so diagrams really do help me, and I love that Anki does that as a feature. Also, if you want to see me make a video on Anki in the future and why I think it's the best flashcard app, then please leave a comment down below. I know I'm making you leave lots of comment down below, but hopefully you do. It's nearing 3:10 and I have completed the revision I've had to do for physics. So right now I'm just crossing it off my to-do list, which is quite good because I do timings for it as much as I need to. So physics was about an hour maybe of making flashcards, so not too long, but luckily I got through most of the waves topic, just a few pages left to go. So after doing that, I move on to cleaning my room, or more specifically my desk. So after revision it's always really messy, so I try to reorganize all my things just so it's a bit more cohesive and a bit more organized for when I come back to revision, since I just prefer a more clean desk. Mess kind of puts me off during revision. It's one of that weird, it's kind of a procrastination trigger, I guess. But yeah, right now I'm just organizing my pots. I don't know why, but yeah, putting my headphones and Apple Pencil away, iPad, all those highlighters, the pots and pencils, which are quite useful for when I ever need a pen. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I guess I was just organizing, or in the space or moment of organizing. Now I'm just putting my pen away, putting the glass to the side. Then this is a list of all the topics that I was revising, and as I went I was just ticking them off. So after using those highlighters, I just put them back into my pencil case, since they're quite small, so I can take a lot of them and use different colors for when I do make notes in school, just to make them look a bit nicer for the teachers, I guess. And after that I put these notes away and put the glass away, and that's my desk cleaned, and that's my 5-hour study session with me done. Until I do German speaking, then it's done. So afterwards I ended up changing clothes to go out with my family, and here's an outfit preview. I quite like the outfit I own. In case any of you were wondering how I filmed this kind of new angle that I did today for the study with me, I'll show you. So using this beautiful creation, it's literally a cardboard box with a couple of Guinness World Book of Record books stacked on, and then the tripod. So what I did was, the tripod would go here, and then that's how I filmed that shot. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this study with me. At the end I ended at 4 o'clock, so did about 5 hours of revision, so that was quite good and I got quite a lot done today. Right now I'm going with my family out for a bit, so that's probably where I'll end the video. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all next week. Also, if you like this kind of a video with study with me, comment down below and I can make more of these videos, because it was quite fun to make. Yeah, okay. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.